Now, most of you that are investing onto the NEO stock, you will know by now that the ET5, it is the model that is just to do very well, because a couple of times the NEO CEO has been telling us that the ET5 pre-orders has surpassed all of their previous models, which is just something that must just show you that this is one of the models that can easily sell like crazy on all, or when comparing to all the other NEO models, which is something that is incredible. Now, you will know by now that this is a model that NEO plans to start selling in September or end of September, which is next month, which is something that is incredible. And you will know by now that this model will be produced in the second factory called NEO Park, which is set to also open production next month. Now, NEO Park, you will know by now that it is a factory that at its completion, its full capacity is expected to reach 1 million EVs annually, which is something that is incredible and something that obviously has to show you that NEO will be delivering quite a number of vehicles outside of their existing factory called the Jack NEO, which currently has or is producing 600 vehicles daily. Now, today, ladies and gents, we read wonderful news saying that it looks like the pre-orders that NEO has taken or that has received from the ET5 are approximately or are almost 200,000. Yes, you heard me that right. As seen on the screen, you notice that today there was an article which was published which indicated that there is a report that is showing that the pre-orders of the ET5 model as it stands right now is approximately or around 200,000, which that, my friend, when I read that article, my mind was blown away by what I just read, because this confirms what the CEO has been telling us, to say that this is a car in NEO, or this is a NEO car which is just said to do very well, and it will sell way more than the other models that NEO is currently selling. And for the fact that we could see this ET5 selling 200 or almost 200 cars, it's something that I personally believe that it should definitely motivate you, because where do you think the orders will be in December? Where do you think the orders will be when NEO starts selling this car? Because you know that by now that there are some people that obviously sometimes are hesitant because maybe they are lazy to place their orders, because they know that it will take some time for them to get their hands on the car. So probably they are waiting for maybe those that have done pre-orders to probably maybe get their cars, and then they order the car, because not only is it liked in China, but it is one of those models that are seriously liked also outside of China, meaning that this model, the time that we get to see it being sold outside of China, or that time when you get to see it starting to sell outside of China, we are going to also, or chances are very rare that it will also do well outside of China, which is something that is incredible. NEO, it is a company that, ladies and gents, it will not only do well in China, but in general, it will do well also outside of China, which is why one of the Mizuho analysts back in 2021 indicated that they foresee NEO generating 30% of their total revenue outside of China. Now, this big news in relation to the ET7 is not the only news we got to see or read today, ladies and gents, but another news or major news we got to read about NEO today is that apparently there is a new model that has been seen rumoring around China. It looks like it was a test drive of these models were being carried out in the streets of China, and as seen on the screen, you'll notice that this is the model that so many of the people right now on social media are trying to figure out which model is this, because obviously we can see that this is not the ES7, this is not an SUV that we know, but there are chances or possibilities that this can be the 2023 NEO ES8. Yes, this is the ES8 that NEO apparently might be preparing to launch or to start selling in 2023 with LiDAR sensors. This is the ES8 that will be using the latest technology or the latest platform called the NT2.0 platform, which is the platform that is only being used by three models in NEO, and name that is the ET7, ET5, and the ES7. So this new model that looks like, or that appears to look like, the Neo ES8, it looks like it will be using this, of course, NT 2.0 platform with later sensors, which is something that is definitely going to boost the sales of that model. Now, you'll know obviously that Neo, on its old models, that is the ES6, ES8, and the E66, those models are using the NT 1.0 platform. Now, getting to see that, the chances are high that the next year we could see the ES8 with the NT 2.0 platform. It is something that is incredible, and something that must just show you that we might also see Neo upgrading those old models to have the NT 2.0 platform with later sensors, which is something that is incredible, and something that obviously has to show you that Neo, it's not only a car or a company which will do well in terms of sales on the 3 new cars, but chances are very high that even their old models, we might see them becoming or receiving some good demand in terms of numbers of people wanting to order them in the years to come, because it looks like they are also upgrading their old models to use the latest technologies, like the NT 2.0 with later sensors and all the other features that you find on the other Neo cars, which is something that is obviously incredible, and something that obviously, when I saw that, I was excited about the pictures I saw of what could be the 2023 Neo ES8. Otherwise, with all that, guys, Neo is a company or a stock which I continue to remain bullish on, because I believe that its fundamentals, its future prospects are just so massive. And those of you that are loading the boat, increasing their holdings onto this stock, are definitely going to be rewarded long term, because this is a stock which is just set to do very well. I remain to be bullish and continue increasing my holdings, loading the boat whenever I can on this stock, because I know that I will get some good, wonderful, massive returns in the long term. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to click or hit the notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. You know, or you already know, that this video was just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Otherwise, if you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do by now, and that is, you need to go out there and consult the professionals. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.